This episode of the Positive Mindset Podcast is sponsored by Athletic Greens. This is one of my favorite things because Athletic Greens is something I use every single day. I actually use their product AG1 every single morning. It's one of the best ways to start your day because it is full with wonderful nutrients and vitamins. It improves my digestion. It's good for the hair and skin. And of course, it supports sleep support. When your body is healthy, everything just operates a little bit better. It's so easy to do. I keep it handy right in the fridge. And when I'm getting ready in the morning, I take my bottle out, I throw a scoop in, shake it up, and I'm good to go. If you are someone that wants to be healthy but also likes simplicity, AG1 is absolutely the way to go. So because you're a listener to the Positive Mindset Podcast, if you're looking for a simpler and cost-effective supplement routine, Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is go to athleticgreens.com/mindset. That's athleticgreens.com/MINDEST. Go ahead and check it out today. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we work together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build a positive mindset. My name is Henry, and in this episode, we're going to talk about how to change any situation. If you are someone that feels stuck, if you're in pain, if you're hurting, or you just want to experience a different life, this is going to be the episode for you because we're going to talk about how you can shift the abundant, healing, loving life that you desire. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing, meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So you can pick a word. It can be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, you're going to say that word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. Well, we're going to take another deep breath. This one is about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so that we can receive the message that we need to hear to get us in that positive perspective. So just imagine that you are surrounded by the most healing, uplifting energy that's meant specifically for you. It could have a certain color, a certain taste, a certain smell, however you imagine it. And when you breathe it in, it's going to charge you up. It's going to break down the negativity, the blocks, the weight, everything that's just been holding you back. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. So I was actually working on an episode that's coming out later in the week, and I was listening to it and I was reflecting on it, and it really gave me a message for today. And it's really about shifting your current situation. No matter what it is that you are going through, whether it's something difficult, whether it's pain, or it could just be life in general, and you want something different, like you desire a different experience. We have to understand what we are if we want to understand how to change what it is that we're experiencing. I believe that we are two things. We are an observer and a creator, and we create what it is that we observe. That is why they say the company you keep is so important. You may have heard someone say, "Show me your friends and I know who you are." Because what we surround ourselves with, what we observe on a daily basis through repetition and consistency is what we will create. That is a universal law that seems to always be true. You will rarely find somebody or something that is different than what they speak about, talk about, or act, because those are the frequencies that we are. So if you want to shift, you have to start by changing what it is that you observe. But let's say that you observe 24 hours in the day. Some of that you're sleeping, so you're observing what your dreams are, but then you're awake. So let's say that you're awake for 16 hours a day. How much of your time is spent observing what it is that you wish to create, and how much of it is spent observing your current state, or even worse, the things that you fear? The thoughts that go through your mind, you observe those. You are not your thoughts. So if you find yourself worrying, if you find yourself in stress and anxiety, running thoughts through your head, even if it's things that may happen, you are creating what it is that you're observing. If you see things or you speak a certain way, you are speaking into existence because you observe, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, the words that you're saying. Your actions, how you move, how you exercise, how you treat your body, you observe that. Not only do you observe it in the meal, not only do you observe it in the mirror, but you observe it by the way you feel. You feel your body. We observe with all of our senses. It's not just sight, it's not just sound, it's not just feeling, it's all of our senses. So we have to be careful and we have to be intentional with what it is that we're observing, because we will automatically create it. You don't have to worry about the creation. You have to worry about the observation. The creation always happens. The observation always happens. What you can control is what it is that you observe. So if you're honest with yourself, how consistently and how regularly are you focusing on the thing that you wish to achieve, the thing that you wish to experience, versus how much time do you spend on your current situation, your current struggles, your current pain, your current trauma? I know it's not easy. I'm not saying that if you're struggling with things, just get over it. Just focus on other things. This is an art. This is a skill. This is a power that you need to build within you. In fact, words are so important that it shouldn't be this is something that you need to build within you. It's something that you get to build within you, because it's all an opportunity. This is all about raising your internal state. This is all about understanding. This is all about perspective, because those are the things that you'll take with you. You are energy that cannot be destroyed. Your body can be destroyed. Your mind might be able to be destroyed because that's part of the body, but your energy cannot be destroyed. If you want a different perspective, you have to raise your energy, the frequency that it resides in. That's what this whole experience is about. So whatever difficult situation you're in, it may be hard to see it this way, but if you decide to see it this way, then it gives you the power. But if you're able to see your situation as an opportunity, not an opportunity meaning it's a good place that you want to be. If you're dealing with mental health, that's not where you want to be. That's hard. If you're dealing with physical health issues, that's hard. If you're dealing with toxic and angry people, that's hard. I'm not saying that those are easy or those are enjoyable or those are places that you should want to be. I'm saying if you take the perspective that everything is for you, why wouldn't you think that you're a powerful energy that came to an experience that would be difficult so that you could grow your ability to find positive things. You could grow your ability to use gratitude to create the life that you desire. And more importantly, if you move past the life that you desire, but the energy that you desire, the frequency that you desire, the harder your life is, the more difficult situations you find yourself in, why wouldn't you take the perspective that you're there for a reason? That you didn't just step onto this earth not knowing where you're going, but that you actually came here with intention. Maybe you're the hero to the story. Why wouldn't these be perspectives that we take on? You see, what you observe, you create. So if you start observing a perspective that paints you in the light of the hero, if you start observing a perspective that puts you in light of the one that's in control, what will you create more of? You will create more power. You will create more control. You will create what it is that you desire. When your internal state is correct, you can do anything. To make your internal state correct, you have to have the power of your perspective. The external things can be controlled. You can manifest a certain experience. But the earth, this earth school, has a mission to make sure we have opportunities to learn. And its mission never fails. Earth is constantly giving lessons, constantly giving obstacles, constantly giving trials, constantly giving difficulty for us to grow, to learn. So don't just use this power to achieve physical things. You won't take them with you. Use the power so that you have perspective. Use the power so you have endless amounts of love, endless amounts of forgiveness, because your internal state is all that truly matters, and your internal state is all you're going to take with you. Your internal state is all you can truly give to others. Everything else is borrowed. Everything that we have physical, the body, the money, the stuff, that all belongs to the earth. And the earth is undefeated. It will go back to the earth. But your energy, the frequency exchange, the love, the hate, the pain, those things transcend the physical. Those things are what we truly feel when we lay our head down at night. We feel our internal state. I've worked with people that have millions of dollars, and I've worked with people that have just a few dollars in the bank account. And I know that the external is not dictating how they feel. It's the internal state that matters. So use your power to construct an experience that aligns with what you're truly meant to be. And that's someone that's here to love, someone that's here to forgive, and someone that's here to be the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a positive perspective on whatever situation you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link in the description. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. You can also join the Positive Mindset Facebook community. There's a link for that as well. We do have lives almost every week, usually on Mondays, on Thursdays. So I enjoy doing those, and I really enjoy getting to connect with everybody that has joined as well. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.